What's up, Lions? It's your boy, the one and only Mason Jyree. If you're new to the Lions, then welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not new, then you already know what's going on. You already know how we giving it up, and you already know what I'm doing over here. All right, so I want to thank y'all so much for the love and support, even though we could be going harder. I want to thank y'all for the love and support on Ain't No Lover Boy FR. I also want to thank y'all for the love and support on Wildin' Out. I want to let y'all know that Bigger is in the process of being recorded, so Bigger will be out next year. Bigger will be out at the top of next year. You know, I think, with me elevating and doing what I'm doing, and experiencing a lot of the emotions that I've been experiencing, um, I think it's important that I put my stuff in my craft and put my stuff in what I'm feeling for real. So yeah, I just want to thank y'all for the love and support. We just got started on this live, by the way. I want to thank y'all for the love and support on Ain't No Lover Boy FR. Thank y'all for the love and support on Wildin' Out. What's up, Jacoby? What's up, Jacoby? Jacoby, how you been? I've not heard from you in a minute. I hope you're doing good. Um, yeah, I want to talk to y'all about just, you know, self growth is a never ending battle. And I never one time want to feel like because I have a platform or because of what I'm doing that I don't experience certain things, and of course y'all know what I've been talking about over the past year as far as just love and everything like that. And I feel like yesterday was really like a hard day for me, if I'm being honest with you. A day where, because I know so many people watch me, I could have easily came online and just did a lot. I could have easily came online and been reckless or been malice, but I internalized it, and I'm using that as fuel to move forward in my career. I told y'all earlier today that what gives me joy, what makes me happy, is doing what I'm doing now. It fills that void within me. So instead of me just wilding out or me just, you know, um, being crazy, and let me just get a little deep for a second. It's like I'm past the point of feeling like I want to, smoke or like have sex with somebody or just overcompensate or do hella drugs or do this and do that. I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to be seen and valued and heard. I don't want to overcompensate. This whole era of wilding out. Because when I put a song out, it's for whatever emotion that I'm going through right then and there. So like wilding out, I don't want to wild out anymore. I don't want to be reckless. I don't want to have meaningless sex. I don't want to just be doing like partying and just living life quick. But I don't want to feel like I'm not being chosen either. I want to feel chosen. I want to feel like I matter. I don't even, if I'm being deep, I don't even feel like my own mama cares about me. So it's like I want to feel like I'm cared about. I want to feel that. I don't want to be doing reckless stuff anymore. I don't want to be living fast, or just doing it how I've been doing it anymore. I don't want to be living fast. I don't want to be moving crazy. I don't want to be being wild, reckless, like I said, doing, just doing hella drugs, partying, sleeping with this person, sleeping with that person. And it's just like I'm going, 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 going. And I had to stop and assess myself and be like, you have got to calm down. You have got to chill out. What are you searching for? And it's like I'm trying to fill this void within myself. And yesterday could have easily been a horrible day for me if I let it. Yesterday could have been a real horrible day for me if I let it. So that's why I say stuff like I'm gonna make sure that I understand who I am. I love myself. I pour back into myself because see, like people just see the me now. They don't see the me that I what I've had to grow into to become who I am. I haven't always been confident. I haven't always been assertive. So it's like now that I'm coming into that, I have to make sure that I understand who I am as a person. I understand what I bring to the table, and it's good shit. It's great shit. And I feel like if it wasn't so good, that's why they didn't want me to see it, because of how good I am, because of what I truly bring to the table. But it just overall, I just don't want to be like move reckless or wild. I don't want to move reckless or wild. I don't want to hop from person to person to person. I just want my person, and I want to feel like they care about me. I want to feel, like they don't want me to walk out of their life. They don't want me to leave them, because that's what I've been giving out. I think about all the miles that I spent on somebody, like the time, the affection, the love, like, and it was like an out of the ordinary type of love. It's like it's so hard when you are trying to like chase your dreams and you like accomplishing your goals, and when you be like, you tell whatever you believe in, God, the universe, hey, remove all these people out of my life. It's like when you look back and everybody's gone, you're like, damn, wow, But I think the most important thing is that I am elevating in my career. That person could come with me to the next level because they probably would have brought me down. They probably, but it's just so many questions. And I feel like I'm only coming on here and being vulnerable because everybody experiences this after love. Everybody wilds out. Everybody goes to these redundant questions, asking themselves, could I have been better? Could I have done better? What could I have done to be a better person? And I want to just let you know you were the perfect person for them. They just couldn't hold the capacity for you. They couldn't muster up what you needed them to be. A lot of times in life I overcompensated where people should have been really compensating for me, not to just pop my ish, but I'm Mason Jyree and I'm one of the best people a person will ever meet. So when you step and you cross me, you cross the line deeply. When you cross me, you cross deeply, because the love that I give people, whether you're my friend, my lover, my mom, my dad, it's real, and you're not going to find it anywhere else. And I feel like it's like I can tell myself that all the time, but it ain't gonna make that person come back. It ain't gonna make them finally all of a sudden see my value. They're gonna continue to go on and live their life, and I'm gonna continue to go on and elevate, and that's what it is. Sometimes you have to really take your foot off a person's neck. Sometimes you have to just let it go. Let it go. And once you leave their life, they then will see your value. I know the value that I am. I know the value I bring to the table. I know I'm that nigga. I know who I know. Like on all levels, on an emotional level, spiritual level, physical level, I am that one. So to have people play in my face at which in the way they have is crazy to me. To have people do to me what they have done, they don't even know what they have done. They don't even know who they have played with. To have people have been so malice and so malicious and lied on my name and done some of the things that that person who so-called cared has done, trying to affect my career, trying to affect my life, my mental health, and most importantly, you trying to pull my heart out of my chest. I don't play like that. This has really made me realize, okay, I really do love deeply and I love rare. And so sometimes it's like I'm awkward with people because I can't get so deep, because people are weird when you go through certain stuff like that. But the point of the matter is that it'll never be another me. It'll never be another me, and no matter what whoever sits back and watches, or they talk about me, whoever talk, I'm still gonna continue to grow and flourish and do my big one. I'm still gonna become more wise. I'm still gonna become more grounded within myself. I'm still gonna become more richer, more successful, because that's what I was put here to do. I'm still gonna become bigger, humbly, respectfully. And you see, it's something about a humble, rich motherfucker. Ooh, that's good shit. That's good shit, and that's me. That's me, because the work speaks for itself. The proof is in the pudding. You will never, ever, ever and I'm only saying this because I've done it. Went from person to person to person to person to person to person. It's like, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. It's not gonna be it. It's never gonna be it. It's never gonna be it. And when you're a person in my position, it's crucial that you don't go from person to person to person to person to person. You can't be everybody. Yeah, I used to know Mason Jyree. Yeah, we used to. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. You don't know me. So that's another reason why I had to catch myself and say, whoa, hold up now. I'm building visibility. I'm doing certain things. I'm building a name for myself. I cannot be wilding out like that. I cannot be going crazy like that. I can't be doing some of those certain things. And of course, that's like an innate thought, right? But like, my visibility has been very much slow. It's been very much like gradual. So it's like certain things that I had to cut off in my life, because my visibility is rising. So certain things I had to cut off. But the main point of the matter is that I'm enough. I'm actually more than enough. And I'm actually everything that I need to be. I don't need to fit in the box when I am the box. People need to actually try to fit in my box. People need to actually just need to understand. And it's like the people now, they get it. The people back then didn't get it, and that's what hurts the worst. You can say something to somebody and they may not get it. You want the person who hurt you to get it. You want the person who made you feel how you feel to get it. And that's honestly, I guess that's me wanting them to change, but it's like, it's not gonna happen. Like I said, I'm gonna continue to get more successful, continue to get more richer, continue to get more bigger. They're gonna continue to sit back at home and watch me. And it's like, I look at myself in that time in my life, and it's like, I'm just so much greater than who I was then anyway. But my heart wants me to be like, well, F my success. My heart wants me to be like, maybe I could give them a chance. Maybe I could. My heart wants me to put them over my goals, and that ain't gonna damn work. Never in my life. So they had to go. They had to go. And it's like certain stuff, it'll just pop back up. You'll get the answers. You ain't gotta fight for it. The answers will come to you. But ultimately, you gotta sit back and assess. I had to sit back and assess, for one, who I am. And I ain't no average person. I ain't regular. For two, you have to assess what you have done for somebody. And when you put those two things together, you not regular and you done more for them than they've done for you. And on top of that, what I'm building for myself in the name, my name that holds weight, your ass can hit the door quick. I don't even know why I let you in the house anyway. I should have let you. I actually should have let you. Like for real. I'm Mason Jyree, singer, songwriter, actor, author, big notoriety. Like I'm realizing who I am, and I'm that nigga, for real, for real. And if honestly, the person that I'm dealing with don't get it, it wasn't meant for them to get, because it's a plethora of other people, good people, aligned people, great people who will get it. I'm no longer forcing myself to be loved when there's people out here who love me. And I choose to ignore it because I'm trying to focus on somebody who don't give a damn. And before I sit up here and snap and give the world a mental breakdown, and for people to be like, look, I told y'all he was crazy. I told y'all that, I'm going to keep my composure and keep building what I'm building. And when I look up, the people who are supposed to be around me will be around me. Whether it's a friend, a lover, whoever, I ain't tripping on nobody from the past. It's your time to trip on me. If you want me, you got to reach out to me. If you want to come see me, you got to come see me. I put in hella miles, hella gas, hella time. I slacked up on my goals. I stopped recording music. I stopped doing a lot of things. No more. Never again in my life. Never again in my life. I will never go back to feeling this low. I will never allow a person to have me feeling this low. Why? Because I know who I am. And I'm not average. I'm not regular. Not saying there's anything wrong with being that, but that just ain't me. So yeah. I love y'all, lions. Stay hot, stay spicy. Keep it hot outside the den. I'm pretty sure this was one of the most highest viewed lives I'm gonna ever have when I get done with it. So thank y'all so much for that. And just know what I said is truth, what I mean it, not playing. So to whoever needs to get the PSA, you got it. It's your turn to sit back and watch me elevate. And this time I'm not backtracking. I'm not texting your phone. I'm not hitting you up. I'm not begging. Ever again. I was about to say something so cocky, but I'm not gonna even do it. I'm not begging. I don't have to beg. I don't have to chase. I don't gotta do any of that. From this day moving forward, every amount of pain I feel, every heartbreak, every betrayal, everything is going into my craft. I will never lose myself. I will never break down. I will never give a mental episode or some schizophrenic ass crazy shit, or have people be able to say, look, I told you so. I told you so. I run this ship. I'm in control of my emotions. I'm in control of my career. And most importantly, I'm in control of myself. And I just had to wake up and realize who I am for a second. Yeah, I did cry. I shedded some tears, a good bit of tears. You know, I was sliding down the wall last night, you know, screaming out loud and shit like that. But that's human nature. Never feel like because of visibility influence that I'm not a human. I'm still a human, and I was sliding down the wall. But then I had to say, wait a minute, hold up. I'm that nigga. No, like for real. I'm that nigga, like for real. So, if they don't get it, they weren't meant to get it. If they left, it was meant for them to leave. But the ones who stay around are the ones who are meant to be around. And inevitably, I'm gonna be at the top regardless. So it doesn't matter. So to the ones who love me, I love you too. I want to stay hot, stay spicy, outside and inside the den. I'll see you guys later.